Ryan, you training with your father again,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Why you left DJ?
I didn't leave him for any reason. It's just it's very hard for him to really commit to going anywhere but Dallas.
Okay, okay.
And it just didn't work out. But
I did like you and Joe Goosen together, man. I
yeah,
did.
yeah. But after what possibly could have happened and whatever, it just once the trust, like for me, once trust is gone like that, just like with a girl, once trust is gone, it can be
Wait,
just
you talking about the mole,
yeah,
the Vietnamese boxer?
how would anybody know that? There was only three people in the gym. Come on,
Was he Vietnamese?
I don't know what he was.
No, he's
What
Mongolian.
was he?
Mongolian.
But the thing
Mongolian.
is, I was whooping his ass. He caught me with a shot the last week of my training camp when I was dehydrated. And he hit the top of my rib in the first round. I said, "Wait, stop!" And I was like, "Something's wrong with my rib." And then he goes and says, "I'm sorry, I did this to your rib." I'm like, "Bro, what the-"
Yeah, but Joe Goosen wouldn't go out and say anything like
so
that. Come on, it's Joe Goosen,
so it's
man. Come
either
on.
Lupe or what? My dad. Those were the only people in the gym.
No, no. Maybe it was the fighter himself.
Mm.
Maybe it was the fighter himself. So a lot of listen, a
Why
lot
would
of
they go
fighters,
and tell
believe it or
Derrick?
not, they
I mean,
love telling their
so
sparring stories.
yeah, I guess. I mean, word of mouth travels far.
Yo, yo, Ryan, what's going on, brother? Just have a quick question for you, if you don't
Yes.
mind. Quick question. So, sorry to go back to the whole PED thing again, but I just wanted to get something clear.
Got it.
So you tested positive on two samples, which was the day of the weigh-in fight and then the day of the fight.
Yes,
Do
correct.
you remember on the weigh-in day? Do you remember if you got tested before weighing in or after?
I think it was before. I think it's always before.
So, I, and the reason I asked this is because, what you had mentioned was that the carbo fuel or whatever this guy had given you to actually rehydrate
Right.
might
Oh,
have
right.
been the tainted supplement. But if they tested you prior to weighing in, that couldn't have been in. It had to be another
No,
supplement.
I actually, I'm not sure. I really think it might have only been after the fight, if I'm really sure. Because somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Fuck, I wish there was another fighter here because I don't really have that good memory on it. Because sometimes it's random, right? But I know for sure after the fight. And the only thing I took that week, right, was the thing that strength and conditioning trainer that came at the end of the camp gave me after the weigh-ins. I didn't take anything trying to lose weight because why would you? That makes no sense. You're trying to just sweat everything out.
Yeah, yeah. So I know you take the carbo fuel along with the amino acids, and that's just to rehydrate, the right
Yes.
way and put on weight the right way.
Yeah.
But if those supplements were tainted, you would kind of trace it back and kind of know like, okay, so if they tested me prior to me weighing in, it could have been in. It had to be another supplement. The
If I
second question that
yeah.
the,
If
the
I
second
yeah.
question
Yeah.
the second question I have is like, why didn't you hire a private investigator to get to the bottom of that shit? Because honestly, a lot of it was fishy. If it would have been me, I would have hired a PI and see what the fuck was going on. Because it just a lot of it didn't make
I,
sense.
f- I feel like we beating a dead horse on this topic though. It's
Yeah, but
like, you get what
let
I'm
me just
saying?
answer this real quick. I actually did do my own private investigating, and I think Mike Coppinger even did a story on it, where they did find traces of ostarine in one of the supplements. Right? I forgot which one it was. Hold up. There's actually ESPN article on it. Uh, 'Cause just so we could be 100% correct on this. Um. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see. It's the Mike Coppinger.
Hey, Ryan, just for clarification's sake, the samples that had the positive test was collected the day before and the day of the fight.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so it says this in Mike Compinger's report, May 30th, 2024. It says, um, The doping control forms, which were viewed by ESPN, were submitted alongside Garcia's urine sample collections on April 19th and 20th, the day before and day of the fight. Both of which were returned adverse findings of Austrian. The supplements, these are the supplements: raspberry lemonade flavored Nutra Bio Supercarb, which I guess that's what that guy gave me, which showed the presence of ostrine at 70 2200 picograms per gram powder, and Body Health strawberry flavored amino acid blend had 660 to 830 picograms. So those were the ones that they found, and that's the ones I did. So obviously it was what they gave me. So this is why I'm saying when people try to say that I did that, I'm like, bro, it was already reported by the shit that we researched on that it was in those things that the guy gave me. So what am I supposed to do? Like they suspended me for a year. Let's see what they do to Subaru Matias. I guarantee you they won't do it.